Yeah, and we're told actually the number of migrants who are out here along the fence, the numbers are even higher than they were yesterday. If you take a look around, you can see the number of journalists, the number of media out here has grown as well. Now, we do know there are more volunteers with supplies. So you can see the supplies that are over there. I know that they're trying to pass those out in an orderly fashion as possible, but there are women and children out here. There are a lot of people, hundreds of people beyond the fence, and they're waiting to be picked up by Border Patrol. But it's important to note that even when they are picked up, it does not mean they're automatically allowed into the U.S. to a shelter like where Chris is at, or to stay with family and friends. First, they have to make it through something called a credible fear interview. Take a listen.
I think the statistics show that there are many people who do not pass. The threshold of credible fear is so high that you have to just have so much evidence that most of the individuals here, while they do have a significant fear and a reason why they left their country of origin, that might not be enough to cut it for an asylum claim.
And so that was Pedro Rios with American Friends Service Committee. He has been out here every day for the past several months. Now, I can tell you about 9 a.m. this morning, a group of women were taken away from here by Border Patrol agents. They had children with them, presumably taken to a detention center where they can remain for up to 72 hours. Now, again, as you heard Rios say, that initial interview process, the credible fear interview, is one that a lot of people will not get through. The threshold is very high. And so if that happens, if they don't make it through that initial interview, the deportation process begins. I'm told migrants have a very short window of time to fight that. Most end up being deported to Mexico or back to their home countries. So back out here live, we've got one of two cell phone charging stations set up here. You can see somebody's using their car battery to power that cell phone charging station. They've got them labeled with people's names. There's another cell phone charging station right over there by the border fence, and that's where a lot of people are lined up waiting to have their phone charged. So certainly a lot of people out here are just waiting to be picked up by Border Patrol agents, but it's certainly going to be a tough road even once they make it out of this area to get to that shelter where Chris is staying. It's kind of a long road as well.